Summary of Presidential Election Petition Tribunal for Monday, 5th June 2023, 5th day of hearing. The court sat at about 2:05 p.m. Justice Bello Mohammed encouraged everyone to be in accordance with the court to ensure the smooth running of the proceedings. The petition of Peter Obi and Labour Party with petition number CA/PEPC/03/2023 was called. Peter Obi represented the petitioners himself and LP. Saturday Monsignor represented the fourth respondent. Patrick Ikoito-san led the petitioners Peter Obi and Labour Party legal team. Abubakar Mahmood-san led the first respondent INEC legal team. Wale Olanipekun-san led the second and third respondent Bola Tinubu and Kashim Shettima legal team. Lateef Fagbemi-san led the fourth respondent All Progressive Congress legal team. Chief Awa Kalu-san and Dr. Valerie Azinge-san conducted the proceedings on behalf of the petitioners. The petitioners brought an application pursuant to a motion they filed on the 22nd of May 2023, which borders on interrogatories, written questions that are sent to the opposing parties to answer. All the respondents opposed to this move. Irrespective of the opposition, the court agreed to hear the motion since the respondent had not filed any reply to the application. Going forward, the petitioners informed the court that they will continue tendering INEC certified true copies of Forms EC8As with respect to other states they will be contending at the tribunal. Recall that since day 3 of the hearing, the petitioners have tendered Forms EC8As for 12 states of the Federation. On this day, certified true copies of INEC Forms EC8A documents of 157 local governments comprising of 8 states of the Federation, inclusive of Ebonyi, Nasarawa, Delta, Kaduna, Imo, Ondo, Sokoto, and Kogi states were tendered by the petitioners. All the respondents, INEC, Bola Tinubu, Kashim Shettima, and APC, through their counsels objected to the tendering of these documents and will reserve the reasons for their objection until the time of their final written addresses. Irrespective of the objections, the court admitted all INEC Form EC8As for 157 local government areas, comprising of 8 states of the Federation, and marked them as exhibits accordingly. At this point, the petitioners were done with their documents for the day and sought for the adjournment of the hearing. There was no objection by all the respondents to the application for adjournment. In furtherance to this, the court adjourned till Tuesday, June 6, 2023, at 2 p.m. for continuation of hearing. The matter came to an end at 5:30 p.m. and the court wished everyone safe journeys back home. Summary of Presidential Election Petition Tribunal for Tuesday, 6th June 2023, 6th day of hearing. Peter Obi, in the company of his campaign DG, Akin Oshutokun, and other Labour Party stalwarts, made their way into the courtroom few minutes before the time for the proceedings. The court sat at about 2:25 p.m. The justice apologized for resuming late as there was a matter of grave importance they needed to resolve in their chambers. Justice Abba Mohammed welcomed everyone and proceeded to discuss immediately. The petition of Peter Obi and Labour Party with petition number CA/PEPC/03/2023 was called. Amongst many other notable people who were in court included Peter Obi, Akin Oshutokun, Valentine Ozigbo, Obaze Oseloka, and Julius Abure. Peter Obi represented the petitioners himself and LP. There was no representation of any of the respondents in the matter, with Dr. Onyechi Ikpeazu, Chief Awa Kalu-san, Chief Ben Anyechebe, Jubrin Okutapa, and many other senior advocates in court. Dr. Levi Ozoku-san led the petitioners Peter Obi and Labour Party legal team. Dr. Kemi Penhiro-san led the first respondent, INEC legal team. Wale Olanipekun-san led the second and third respondents, Bola Tinubu and Kashim Shettima legal team. Lateef Fagbemi-san led the fourth respondent, All Progressive Congress legal team. Chief Ben Anyechebe-san conducted the proceedings on behalf of the petitioners. Recall that as at yesterday, Monday, 5th June 2023, the fifth day of hearing, the petitioners had finished tendering INEC certified true copies of Forms EC8As in respect of 20 states, for which they will be contending at the tribunal to prove their case. The petitioners informed the courts that they will proceed to the tendering of INEC certified true copies of Forms EC8Bs with respect to the states that they will be contending at the tribunal. On this day, certified true copies of Forms EC8B documents obtained from INEC as custodians of the documents for 343 local governments comprising of 17 states of the Federation, inclusive of Adamawa, Bayelsa, Benue, Kogi, Nasarawa, Niger, Ondo, Sokoto, Delta, Ekiti, Imo, Kaduna, Oyo, Cross River, Edo, Akwa Ibom and Lagos states were tendered by the petitioners. Although the petitioners had documents for Ebonyi State, since they did not list that in their schedule of documents for the day, they couldn't tender it and had to reserve it for the next day of hearing. All the respondents, INEC, Bola Tinubu, Kashim Shettima and APC, through their counsels objected to the tendering of each of the documents and reserved the reasons for their objection until the final time of their written address. In usual fashion, irrespective of the objections, the court admitted all the INEC Forms EC8Bs for 343 local governments in respect of 17 states of the Federation and marks them as exhibits accordingly. Since there was no other business of the day, the petitioners sought for the adjournment of the hearing. There was no objection by all the respondents to the application for adjournment. In furtherance to this, the court adjourned till Wednesday, June 7, 2023 at 2 p.m. for continuation of hearing. The matter came to an end at about 5:52 p.m. and the court wished everyone safe journeys back home.